Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So now we will face the next boss, Ripper Roo, and he is very, very tough because although he bounces in a set pattern, you cannot actually damage him directly. Instead, what you must do is actually jump on the giant TNT boxes that are floating down the waterfall and actually destroy him that way and hope that he lands near them. So yeah, sometimes the explosion is big enough to actually hit you, but not always. So yeah, on the first, in the first case of actually fighting him, what he will do is he will jump between the middle platform, the middle platform maybe, and the bottom right and bottom left platforms. So yeah, if he lands on you, then you're pretty much dead. I believe as the fight goes on, you will get Aku masks if you really do badly. But yeah. So basically you have to time your jump onto the TNT boxes, and keep in mind that they do float downstream. However, you can also hide from Ripper Roo in one of the alcoves if you wish. It does work, certainly, and towards the middle and the top of the area. So yeah, and I jumped. Went straight through it. I'm guessing it was floating down stream and whatnot. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Because I certainly don't always have that problem with this boss fight usually, but it can happen. So yeah, on the second one, he will jump between the middle platforms and the bottom middle platform. So that makes it a little harder if you are trying to actually get the big TNT box down to the side. And given that there is no hiding place on the bottom platforms in this area, it makes it quite a bit harder, as you will see. You can actually get the boxes to detonate, the TNT boxes that is, to detonate if, while he's jumping actually. So yeah, not always a great thing though, as you will see here. So now I want to jump on the big box. Let's just hope he gets there before it explodes. Yes, there we go. And now he will move in a kind of diamond pattern between the middle left and right platforms and the bottom and upper middle platforms. Just don't stand too close to a giant TNT box, because that will blow up in Crash's face as much as it will in Ripper Roo's. And unlike Ripper Roo, Crash don't have the lives to deal with this. So yeah. As far as I know, you can only fight the bosses with Crash, not Coco. This is also true of the bosses in Crash 2 as well. So yeah, and I foolishly tried there to jump over the box, and I've died so many times I now have an Aku mask, so I can survive one hit from Ripper Roo if he jumps on me, or if I get blown up by the giant TNT boxes that are floating downstream. So indeed, let's do that. And I've always wondered, what happens if one of the big TNT boxes actually, dare I say, gets too floats too close to a big one, well, another big one? I don't know. Does it shout for a chain reaction? I don't know, because that does not happen in game. That does not happen in game, so I have no idea. And I timed that one badly, didn't I? Let's hope. Nope. Never mind. Right, it's coming round again. So bounce off that way, Ripper. And then that way we can see if it explodes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ripper Roo's pretty much singed. And now he will pretty much fall down the waterfall, and not to be seen again until he gains a doctorate in Crash 2. So yeah, and so with that done, we can now indeed proceed to probably my second least favourite level in the game, the Lost City. I have never been able to get the coloured gem in this stage, and for good reason, as we will see as the level goes on. But firstly, a note about the coloured gems in these sort of stages. Unlike with regular stages in Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, you have to actually get all the boxes without dying after you have reached the first checkpoint box. So yeah, that, for someone like myself, is very hard to do. I mean, yeah, you can die as much as you want before or you reach the dare I say, the first checkpoint, but if you die after that, then you either have to give up on getting the gem, or start the level from scratch, which is not easy. And keep in mind, at the very beginning of the level, there are 2 boxes that you have to jump around a giant wall in order to get it. Not that the rest of the level is that is less annoying, should I say, because firstly we have these lizards, both walking and otherwise. We also have these bats. You can actually spin away the bats, but it requires a decent amount of timing in order to do so. And let's not get started on the bonus stages. So yeah, there's an embryo stage and and a taller stage in this one. So yeah. Which also adds to the thing. At least in the bonus stages, your deaths do not count, as I say. Now, watch here. There is an embryo token there. I can easily miss that first embryo token and pretty much forget that it's there. Keep in mind that the embryo bonus stage is at the top of the first climbing area in the level. You can also get on top of the platforms if you wish. And I also see in the background something that looks like an Aku mask. I don't know if it is. I don't know if you can actually get up on those moving, pushing platforms or whatnot or not. But yeah. Also, you cannot spin the lizards that are crawling left and right here. And I found it better to just hide in the alcoves away from the bats. If you actually kill both the lead bats that are flapping their wings, which also indicate where the bats are going, it is a little easier that way, because then the bats will completely disappear. And these leaping lizards, they can actually get you up to various places, and also be a right pain in the arse, and are necessary to jump on. For that one example there alone, to get the second embryo token. So yeah, and let's just say, yeah, and what I find annoying up here with these platforms is that there is an exclamation box right above a flaming ball there. And you know how I feel about that, and somehow must have pressed the X button at the top of there. So yeah, over here is where the embryo stage actually is. I don't know why I skipped so much, but never mind. But once you get up there, you can actually walk to the embryo stage, and let's see what it's actually like here. Basically, likewise with Rolling Stones, we have to set off TNT boxes. Unlike that, however, we have to deal with multiple columns of them. So yeah, and that can be very annoying if you don't know how to press the X button at the top of a jump, which still eluded me back in 1996. So yeah, and then let's go through here, and indeed onwards throughout the level, because we're not done. Oh no, getting up here is the first part. The second part is even harder. The third embryo token, by the way, is in those boxes behind there. So yeah, you can go into the background and have a look at those boxes. I know that you have to actually activate that exclamation box in order to actually get over there, and that is not easy, let me tell you. So yeah, these platforms go in and out very quickly. At this point, because I had just finished the Embryo stage, I did not want to go through all that shit again. Yeah, that was the straw that broke the camel's back at this point in the thing. I did try to get the green gem, but I just, with my short temper, no, definitely not. So, yeah. Also, you cannot spin the leaping lizards either. Yes, that is a thing here as well. It is a thing here, most definitely as well. Okay. Yeah. What you see is what you get. As I say, jumping on these things. And, yeah, and this time the bats will come from the right. So, yeah, and, even jumping like that can kill you. Yes, because being chased by bats is bad enough, but over moving platforms? What is this, Indiana Jones? Although we kind of got that with the boulder levels, I suppose. So yeah, and jump on you. Yeah, as I say, you can't spin them. If you try and actually spin the leaping lizards, as I call them, what will happen is that Crash will be just pushed back. There's enough room for him not to die, at least, but he will be pushed back. So, yeah, unless, of course, you spin the... Actually, no, there isn't enough room to spin him on those pillars. So, I guess that's a no. And this is annoying. Okay, there we go. Run quickly, and there we go. Finally, I reached the checkpoint. Now, the Torna bonus stage. Oh, boy. I have to get onto that. And that is even... well, almost more annoying. Maybe not more annoying. That would be an understatement, because it's still easier than the Embryo stage we went through. Before we go on with that, these move in a set pattern. So yeah, once all three of these push blocks go back in, we can actually get past. The last two on the left are fairly easy. Now this lizard we have to jump on when it reaches underneath that crate, so we can actually break it that way. Keep in mind, I have died enough times not to get the green gem. So yeah, it will be the only colour gem I will not be getting in-game. For reasons you will see in the Torna bonus stage. But going back to that, yeah. Sometimes the lizard will... I try and jump on the lizard, and apparently the game interprets it as me... jumping on the lizard before it's even landed. I don't know how that works, but it does, which is really weird. And here is even more annoying because we have crawling lizards as well. So I don't want to jump up while the bats are in play, shall we say. And then there is the Torna bonus stage. You remember how I was going on about suspended boxes in upstream? Well, we have a lot of them here, and this time with bouncy boxes. Yeah, this is my best run. I could not be arsed getting all of them. Seriously, because having to count on them so quickly and then seeing Crash fall through the floor so many times, it just pissed me off. Seriously. This is the one level I cannot complete even in Insane Trilogy. So now we have a green one. Where does this take us? Well, this leaping lizard will take us to an exclamation box that will actually no, that was kind of redundant, but this one will take us to an exclamation box that will activate these two boxes in the background. So yeah, not too bad. If only I didn't have such a short temper, maybe I would have got the box gem, and there you go, my first coloured gem, but nope. You'll have to suffer the punishment and get a bad bag there, Crash. Sorry! Anyway, we will now go to the temple ruins. A little bit easier than the level coming up, namely Road to Nowhere. And I'll get to that, but temple ruins. This level has probably some of my favourite music in the game. In both versions. Seriously. I'm guessing the Insane Trilogy version of the track is less ominous. It doesn't have the music in it. It's replaced by trumpets, which honestly don't sound half bad. Maybe not as deep as the from the original thing. That's how I interpret it anyway. Anyway, as far as enemies here, we will get these annoying snakes, though you can easily spin them into other blocks if you're approaching them. And we have to jump on these moving platforms, and there are various different types. So yeah, as I say, and there are still bats in here. And unlike in the Lost City, the bats cannot, you cannot find a bat that is flapping its wings, so you'll have to listen out for them coming forth and flapping and screeching. There are also these spiders, who you can actually spin or jump on their backs. Yes, their backs are denoted by their very, very red spot. Now, have a look at the number of boxes in this stage. There are 67 boxes in the Temple Ruins stage. I only get 66 of them. Yes, for some reason I somehow missed one of them, and I played this level twice. I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, I missed a box. I do actually play this again and get all 67. But yeah, this is quite the tough level for getting boxes. Maybe not as bad as the Lost City or my least favourite level in the actual game, as you will see, but almost. So, the other annoying thing is the fact these floating platforms, they're because I am running away from a bunch of crushers and therefore can't always see what's ahead of me, that isn't always so great. Seriously. But it is what it is, I guess. So now, go on forth and let's actually wait until this one comes down. Jump on that one and then quickly follow the path of Wumpa Fruit, because over here are a bunch of boxes. So yeah. I don't know if the missing box that I missed is up there or not, but there you go, and I fell through the floor. Yeah, very annoying indeed. But as I say, I don't see any more than that really. Yeah. Wait until it comes down, jump on it, and jump on it again, and then head to the left. How did that happen? Seriously, I don't remember moving off to the, veering off to the right there, but obviously I did, and stupid bats. Yes, all I can say is sorry, maybe not sorry. Indeed, let's go through here and get the Aku mask. And then, well, wait until the block comes down. That's the big thing with this one. And be mindful of the bats, of course. If you do jump back, by the way, with that floating platform, what will happen is that it will come back up if you manage to actually land. Not easy to do, mind, but you can actually do it. I've managed to do so in these levels in Insane Trilogy before, but yeah. All I can say is good luck getting through this one and the next one. The next one's even harder, as we will see. But that being said, let's get through here, shall we? Ignore the bats and really. Yeah, I could not do a leap of faith. Sorry, I'm not Spider-Man! Anyway, that being said, let's jump. For goodness sake, man. For goodness sake. I can't even do that. Seriously, timing is a bitch. Seriously, it is. But a very bad one. So, indeed, let's jump over here and wait until it comes down, and then jump over, and then head to the left. while not going off to the right. Seriously, very annoying that is. So, now I want to be careful and then jump on these 3 boxes. Keep in mind of the 67 boxes I was mentioning. I thought to see if it was on the thing and see if yeah, it is on one of the corners, the box I missed, but for whatever reason it's gone now and I don't know why. But there we go. We have fire here. Thankfully I missed it. And now I am going to mess up even more because I am really going to do that shit. Yeah. What can I say? Tough level. Tough level. Oh no. No, I cannot do it. I cannot do the leap of faith. At least I can jump back if it's a problem. And there we go. So now, again, carefully walk to the... And I should not have spun that, really. Because I think I got the hidden box there. And this is where I messed up, I think. Yeah, because I'm too short there. 56, so yeah, I will get that later on off screen at least, the thing. So yeah, so let's go over here and indeed make our way to the right. And these platforms are very annoying. Just so long as you don't jump on the wrong platform, you should be fine. And watch for when they go down. So yeah. I am not going to spin Mr. Spider here. No, because I'm already messing up enough without spinning Mr. Spider. And down here, well, more flaming pots. Of course, of course. This level does not have a bonus stage at all. So yeah, and whatnot. Well, at least I was able to die before I hit the checkpoint. So that's something, I guess. What else can I say? Yeah, plenty leaps of faith here. Wait until the next one. Wait until the next one. Okay, so we have 3 boxes there. That would bring our total to 65, meaning I am missing 3 boxes. Is that right? Yes, it is. So, well, I'm missing 2 boxes, sorry. Apparently my maths is utter crap. Well, let's jump over here. And there's the last box. So I'm missing 1 box and I could not find it. Stupid maths. Yeah. The game wanted to leave one thing, just like Rareware did with the Donkey Kong Country games. Yeah, remember those on the SNES when they would leave a little surprise towards the end of a level? Well, apparently Naughty Dog thinks the same for, or thought the same for its former orange mascot. Or maybe not mascot, because it was actually owned by Universal before eventually Activision bought them. But yeah. So now, indeed, let's jump over here. And then watch out for the bats. And how the hell did that happen? Seriously, how the hell did that happen? You can fool me all of the time, but you can't fool me all... You fool me some of the time, but you can't fool me all the time, game. How the hell did I not survive that? Seriously. Don't tell me bats now know kung fu or something. Seriously. So, get to the end. Be mindful of the bats, or as Mickey would say, watch out for the bats! Yes, I remember Mickey Mania. And, indeed, let's jump over here. And Be wary of the bats. Okay, there we go. And I am not going to try. I don't know if you can actually spin them, by the way. I think you can in this level, but I don't know. I know you can do it in 2D in levels like the Lost City and Sunset Vista, but here in the Temple Ruins, I don't know. So yeah, so no box gem here either. So instead, I will go to a very annoying level in the next episode.